Hello dear Phasmatic friends! Today, inequalities with absolute value. Follow me please. First of all, we must identify that we have an inequality and with an absolute value. The absolute value must be on the left side and the rest on the right side. But to understand this, because we must follow some steps if we have less than or equal to, and we have another steps if we have greater than or equal to. So we must understand that if we have the absolute value of x greater than or equal to 3, let's think about it. A number in positive greater than or equal to 3. For understanding that in a number line, we must think numbers in positive greater than or equal to 3. 3, 4, 5, etc. But also, we are going to take numbers in positive. So here, it is like no having the negative sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So numbers greater than or equal to 3. 3, 4, 5. So here we have also numbers. That is, always when you see the absolute value of something greater than or equal to another thing, you will write the expression inside the absolute value greater than or equal to this number in positive, and the union with the expression that is inside the absolute value less than or equal to this same expression in negative. Because here we have numbers greater than or equal to 3, and here we have less than or equal to negative 3. Always when you have the absolute value greater than or maybe greater than or equal to another number, two cases. But what happens if we have the absolute value of x less than or equal to 3? Let's analyze it. We draw our number line and we think numbers in positive less than or equal to 3. So less than 3 is 3, 2, 1, 0. But also, because we are considering numbers without the negative sign, always in positive, we take here, imagine you don't have negative signs. So numbers less than or equal to 3, 3, 2, 1, because you imagine that the negative sign is not there. So from 3, 2, 1, 0. Then, when you have the absolute value of something less than or maybe less than or equal to another number, you are going to write, imagine you are here. Here you are in a number that is less than or equal to 3, but at the same time you are in a number that is greater than or equal to negative 3. Here you are in a number that is greater than or equal to negative 3. Then please remember always this explanation, because if don't, you will think that is magic, that is very difficult. No. The absolute value of something greater than, or maybe greater than or equal to another number is the expression inside the absolute value greater than or equal to the number that is here, or maybe greater than only, and the union with the expression that is inside the absolute value less than, or maybe less than or equal to this expression in negative. But if you have the absolute value of something less than another thing, or less than or equal to another thing, you will write the expression that is inside in the middle, this positive, this expression negative on the left side, on the right side, with always the signs like this. If here it is less than, less than. If here it is less than or equal to, less than or equal to. We can start doing our exercise. So please remember, if you have an expression less than or equal to another expression, you write the expression that is inside the absolute value, less than or equal to the expression that is here, and greater than or equal to the expression that is here in negative. And remember, we made a video with linear inequalities that are double. So remember, you divide it in two parts because you need that negative 3 will be less than or equal to x minus 4, and at the same time you need that x minus 4 will be less than or equal to 3. You do that, and finally you intersect the answers. A simple linear inequality, you will leave the x on one side, everything on the other side, and here you will have x is greater than or equal to 1. And here the x on one side, the other things on the other side, and x is less than or equal to 7. To intersect that, you draw a number line. And now, numbers greater than or equal to 1. Greater than, remember, is to the right side. Now, numbers less than or equal to 7. Less than is to the left side, remember, please. And now, where do we have two lines? Or maybe if you have electric wires, where are them touching? If you put one over the other, from 1 to 7. So, 3 ways of writing the same answer. From 1 to 7 on the number line. If here you have dots, you are going to put dots. Another way, brackets, 1 to 7. And finally, the set of numbers that are elements of the real numbers. And here, if you have a number in the middle of these two numbers, you will have numbers that are less than or equal to 7, but at the same time numbers that are greater than or equal to 1. And that's it! Thank you very much, dear Phasmatic friends. See you next time!